I am okay with this as long as the school of satanic worship gets to have a school. Supreme Court. This is interesting. Supreme Court rules Maine's tuition program violates First Amendment for excluding religious schools. All right. This one requires a little bit of context, and I could read this out, but let me give you the TLDR. Basically, there was a county or a district in Maine that is too far apart, and certain kids couldn't get to the schools that they were required to get to. It just wasn't, whether it was financial or whatever the case may be. So the courts back then ruled and gave the ruling that, hey, you know what, you can take the money that you would have taken for you to go to this school to go to any other school within your area. And a lot of those schools in the area were private schools. Some of them were religious schools. But because it's a government-backed program, they were like, the Supreme Court there in Maine was like, no, actually, you can't use this money here because it's government money and funded money, and it has to go to a public school. It can go to a private school, but it can't go to a religious-based school. So they've sued, and made it all the way up to Supreme Court. And in a 6-3 leaning, it ruled that, the Supreme Court ruled that, you know what? You can start spending taxpayer dollars to send your kids to religious related schools. And you know what? And I'll say this, the second biggest scam in the world is religion, because the way that this religion is eating our society is crazy. Because our founding fathers in this nation had a clear distinction. It's very clear, the separation of church and state. The fact that I can go to some courthouses or some police vehicles and see the word God, in God we trust, and the fact that it's on our money is crazy, because then you're not really paying homage or tribute to the facts of that. But then they'll take certain things. So when you pick and choose what rules you want to follow, it makes all your rules look like shit, right? If you pick and choose when you want to follow your rules ain't really ish. But I'm okay with this. I am okay with this as long as the school of satanic worship gets to have a school where they can get government taxpayer money to pay for kids to go to school. If I can't enroll my kid, I need someone to have a baby with me so I can send my kid to Maine and make sure that they enroll in the satanic preschool as soon as possible. Like, share, and subscribe if you want my phone number. Clap it. I'm giving out babies.